Ah, Rover. Perfect timing. There's something you need to know. Since we took charge of the Honami sonorosphere, we've been noticing some changes on the inside. The link between Honami and the real world is stabilizing, and the city's time flow is almost in sync. But scans from Tethys indicate that much of the recent frequency exchanges weren't passing through this rift. Meaning it could either just be a misreading due to overlapping data, or there's another access point to the Honami sonorosphere. On top of that, the city's buzzing with unidentified phenomena and unconfirmed hazard zones. We'll continue to monitor them closely and run further analysis. She's just completed her treatment. Everything seems to be all right. Her Rebel's curve is within normal parameters, and there are no significant lingering overclocking symptoms. That said, I don't recommend repeating what happened in Honami. That level of resonance strain is unsustainable. Oh, excuse me. Yes? Got it. He's with me right now. I just got a call that Chisa submitted an itinerary not long ago and left for Honami alone. She didn't specify. All she wrote was, "I want to go back." You can find her guide, Kuroro, in the Haven of Sprouts. It may know something.
I'll go check it out. Knowing Chisa, she usually doesn't act without purpose.
Anything else you'd like to know? As long as it's within my authority, I can answer. After Honami was devastated, energy from the lament sealed the entire city into a unique sonorosphere like congealed amber. Its time flow was slowed down compared to the rest of the world. A similar case would be Mount Firmament. Being on the inside for a day means up to 100 days might have passed on the outside. But it's not permanent. As Honami's connection to reality grows stronger, the flow of time begins to restore itself. You getting sucked into Honami through that rift has got Shorekeeper worried sick, and she's been closely monitoring everything that's going on over there since. Good thing is, at that point, Honami's time flow was no longer that different from the real world. So to us, you were only gone for just a bit. Anything else you'd like to know? As long as it's within my authority, I can answer. While she was recovering, Chisa applied for partial access to the Blackshaws database, mainly to learn general knowledge and modern trends. We also saw her strolling around the living area and taking a look at the facilities occasionally, just like a lot of the new branches when they first get here. The Kuroro responsible for taking care of her can fill you in if you want to know more. Anything else you'd like to know? As long as it's within my authority, I can answer. Samika is a member of the Blackshaws who went MIA many years ago. We dispatched a team on a search and rescue, but nothing solid came of it. The report Chisa submitted to us has detailed Sumika's operations and engagements in Honami. She was one of the most outstanding researchers of the Aerocell, and an elite bloom bearer who made the Blackshaws proud. The Stellar Matrix will forever remember her noble pursuit of truth. Anything else you'd like to know? As long as it's within my authority, I can answer. Think I could apply for a field investigation? You can, but be careful. That Sonoro still hides more questions than answers.
It's been so many years. I can finally return to my hometown. The situation in Honami has stabilized. Think I could apply for a field investigation?
You can, but be careful. That Sonoro still hides more questions than answers.
It's been so many years. I can finally return to my hometown. The situation in Honami has stabilized. Think I could apply for a field investigation?
You can, but be careful. That Sonoro still hides more questions than answers.
It's been so many years. I can finally return to my hometown.
Why did that abnormal frequency show up near the Black Shores?
These look like scraps from all the paper cutting. And this one here is a half-finished tower. It looks kind of familiar.
Leave it to me.
This sonorous size. It's way beyond what we estimated. That means everything we knew before was just the tip of the iceberg. This sonorous size. It's way beyond
Passing
what we
through the
estimated.
rift didn't feel great.
That means
That's all you've got to say
Everything we
after
knew
a
before
full
was just the
field
tip of the
investigation in Honami?
It's a shame. I only got to see it after it was already destroyed.
What are you doing here? Are you looking for me? I'm sorry for not staying at the Black Shores and resting as I should. I'm in stable shape, and the Black Shores approved my temporary travel. But these are just conditions that made this possible. As for the true reason, I wanted to see what's become of Honami. Since the loop ended, strolling through the streets, I realized that this is my first time seeing the city as a tourist, despite being trapped here for months. No more worrying when the next lament will come. No more desperate reach for Neon Tower. Now, I can simply wander around. No burdens. The lament left scars, They won't fade. But what was once frozen in time seems to be moving again.
This is the new future that we and everyone who once lived here forged together.
A new future, you say? By the way, I asked the Black Shores to help me verify the academy I once attended and dig into my records. They didn't reach the school directly, but I found out something. I was in Honami for around 2 months. Outside, over 20 years have passed. Kuchiba Chisa was a first-year student at Star Church Academy over 20 years ago. Yes, I had a feeling this would be the case when Sumika mentioned her findings, but I didn't expect such a huge time difference. The nice orientation ceremony still feels recent, but the classmates I met have long since graduated. When I tried to contact my parents back home, I realized there was no way for me to reach them at all. Where are they? What have they been doing? How will they react if they find out that their daughter is still alive? I have no way of knowing. Now, this place feels more like home than the world out there.
It just takes some time to get used to an unfamiliar environment. Just ask the Black Shores to help you keep digging. With enough time, you're bound to find those connections again.
Since you're here, would you walk with me? I'd like to see what Honami looks like now, together.
Any particular places you have in mind?
I haven't come up with an exact plan yet. Specific routes, time of travel, rest locations, none. Just as I thought, I'm not my usual self today.
Hey, it's just a weekend getaway. No plans needed. Just get up and go.
If you put it that way. How about that lake surrounded by cherry blossoms? I've never mentioned it before, but the buildings and infrastructure here, they remind me of the neighborhood I grew up in.
Brings back old memories?
Yes. Even just walking around here brings back memories. That vending machine looks like it's still working. I'll buy you some juice as a thank you for the hassle you went through to find me. I think it got stuck inside. That may be a little too much. Here, watch this. Simplicity works best. Is something wrong? You're right. We were always running from something or chasing after something. Before I transferred to Star Torch, I used to hide next to the vending machines behind my high school building all the time. No one else really went there. It was quiet. The sound of soda cans dropping down would make me feel relaxed. Where I come from, discrimination and prejudice against resonators are part of life. School was no exception. The gossip, the looks, the way people kept their distance, intentional or not, it still got to me. I tried to stand up for myself. I tried holding it in. Nothing changed. Just when I was close to breaking, I received an acceptance letter. And so, with my family's blessing, I left home and went to Star Torch Academy, far away in the Lahai region.
Star Torch Academy. What was it like?
So it's true. No, it's nothing. It is a multinational school built specifically for resonators, a metropolis of science and research. Even for a girl who couldn't face her own problems and chose to run away, they accepted me with a warm welcome. I met people who dreamed of reaching the stars. This swing, it's just like the one back home. Would you join me? There is room for one more. I hear you. I'm just enjoying the gentle sway, especially when someone's beside me. Everything feels so peaceful all of a sudden. When you're ready to move on, I'll get up. You don't have to wait for me. I think I've been on the swing long enough. I can already see our destination from here. Look at the cherry blossoms. They weren't blooming like this before. Like clouds floating above the water, or like cotton poking through a torn couch. Sorry, I'm using weird analogies again. That fountain over there, it's been concealed by leftover irid glow crystals. Kind of a shame.
I'll take care of it. Just like back in Neon Tower.
There's something in the water.
Let's fish it out and see what it is. This looks like a cassette tape.
Ah, I know what it is. Every Star Torch Academy student has a frequency storage cassette like this inside their terminals.
I remember now. Galbrina once told me about them.
I also have one in my terminal. They were given out during the orientation.
If it's a device unique to Lahai Roy, what's it doing here?
Random castaways often appear inside the Honami sonorosphere. This must be one of those. I'll take this to Namipon. It should be able to help us find where it came from. Cherry blossoms, right in front of us. It's so beautiful. Sure, you and I, together.
Make sure you look towards the camera.
I will. When I was little, my parents once took me to a park full of cherry blossoms for a picnic. I made kirigami in all kinds of shapes and had them guess what they were. The kirigami didn't really look like anything, but when I told them, they'd always smile and pretend they understood. Those cherry blossoms, they looked just like they do now. After being away from home for so long, drifting around, I feel like I'm home again. Thank you, Senpai. They told me about you at the Black Shores, that you've lost some memories. This student ID card came into my possession by chance. It was in that tower that I found. No, that I recognized who it belonged to. I never found the right moment to return this to you. Here. This belongs to you. We never met in person at school, but I did read the course selection guide you wrote. It's okay. Honami is where we first met each other. But I've been talking about myself this whole time. Why don't you tell me about your story so far? I'd like to know more about you. Renacida. Sounds like quite an adventure. Only someone like you, Senpai, could accomplish so much. Alright. You always seem to find your way forward, no matter how uncertain things are, like you did in Honami. But What comes next? Should I continue my studies at the academy? Should I go home? Or should I do something else? I still haven't decided.
No need to rush your decision. You can take your time and stick around here for a while. At least you won't have to face the future alone anymore.
You're right. We're partners. I received a precious gift while traveling with you. The courage to face reality and move on. There's something else I want to give you besides the ID card. I was out of inspiration towards the end, but finally managed to finish it after coming back to Honami and getting some ideas. Yes. It's a pretty tricky piece, so I ended up using a lot of paper. Looks very much like Honami, don't you think? My hometown was built next to the tacit field created by Honami's fall. Even though the lament still haunts us, some stubborn souls have rebuilt that familiar tower again. We still reach for the sky, still hope radio waves break through the blockade to connect the isolated regions left behind. The painful memories of home will never fade, but I won't turn away from the beautiful ones either. Together, they are what make me chisa. This is my thank you gift to you. Something precious to me. A memory of my home. I just remembered. Namipon always said the cafe needed more life. Maybe now is the time to try. Like you said, I have time to stick around for a while. So, would it be alright if I invite your friends from the Black Shores here for a party? Before I make any decisions on what to do next, I want Shasho Cafe to celebrate a real opening day. So, do you want to hang around a bit longer, or shall we head back? I'll follow your lead. Is there something else you'd like to know? We've got plenty of time. Are you worried about me? I'm feeling alright for the time being. Not when I'm with you. The people at the Black Shores called it a miracle that someone who was on the verge of overclocking for so long could recover. But when we passed through Honami's rift, I felt a warm frequency flowing toward me. I suspect that's what helped stabilize my resonance energy. It was the person who brought you to Honami. In the end, the same person pulled me back from the edge. Again. So, do you want to hang around a bit longer, or shall we head back? I'll follow your lead. Is there something else you'd like to know? We've got plenty of time. I'm sorry. I was only a first-year student in engineering. I hadn't been around long enough. Everything I heard about you came from what others said. All I really heard was that you were popular. Always had friends around. If I hadn't been caught in the Honami incident, we probably would have never met. So, do you want to hang around a bit longer, or shall we head back? I'll follow your lead. Is there something else you'd like to know? We've got plenty of time. The ones from Star Torch aren't the average cassettes that you normally see. They're specialized equipment used to store frequencies. One of the instructors described it as a frequency backup storage for the holder. It records the person's very existence. It's one of the Academy's safety precautions against the wave-borne phenomenon. That is all that I know. So, do you want to hang around a bit longer, or shall we head back? I'll follow your lead. Come on then. We should spruce the place up a bit to give our friends a warm welcome.
Oh, come to think of it, this is the first time I'm here at this cafe while wide awake.
You sure it's not because you've been putting in more nap hours lately?
Says who? I got locked out by the Sonorosphere right from the start. Remember? I couldn't even get to you. And don't even get me started on all the wacky frequencies that I got mixed in with.
You did a great job. Welcome to Shasho Cafe, Abby.
Whoa, why the formality all of a sudden? So, you asked Shorekeeper to invite the Black Shores gang over for a party. They should be here pretty soon, right?
Yep. Let's go check on Chisa and see how the decorating is going.
Gotta hand it to you. I love what you guys did with the place. Feels like a mini festival in here.
Oh, you're here. Namipo and I are just making finishing touches to the party. Welcome aboard, Abby.
Well, hello there, Chisa. It's nice to see you again. You're all so kind, you know? Say, what you got on the menu?
In the cozy cafe, vibrant lights dance on the walls. Soft chimes whisper. Glad to have you aboard again, passenger. Chisa's the acting manager today, and she'll be our host for the opening party.
Wait a minute. Something smells funny about this guy. This frequency isn't echo or TD. Feels like it's hiding a whole mixed bag in its fuzzy tummy. You say that, but I don't trust it. Hey, ain't there a whole lot more of you around here too?
Would you like to join us in putting up the decorations, passenger?
And is completely ignoring me. Now it even chats up Rover like they're old buddies or something.
The place is starting to turn into a party now.
Is something wrong with your friend? After being an emergency shelter for so long, it's finally starting to become what it was supposed to be. let you finish these last few decorations.
As if. I told ya, there's something off about that furball. It's like the frequencies of people's emotions all got balled up together like a wad of bubble gum. But then again, I didn't pick up anything bad from it, though. All right, if you say so. I guess a chat wouldn't hurt.
Maintain eye contact. Smile. Greet everyone as they come in. I'm listening. I'm just reviewing the basics of greeting guests. Shasho Cafe is like home to me in Honami. Honestly, it's been a long time since I hosted anyone at home. I think the last time was sometime in high school. To me, you're different from everyone else. I didn't give it much thought at the time. Anyway, I need to pull myself together. A manager must stay composed.
Passenger, Chisa was the one who proposed the party. She has put lots of efforts into preparations. For this, I'd like to prepare a surprise. A special ornament just for her. Any recommendations? Agreed. It must be something that would let all the passengers know Chisa is the manager of the day at first glance.
What's this?
Oh, it's a standee of the cafe's manager. I made it with the lingering frequencies around.
Do you like... No. What do you think of it? Did you say cute? I guess just leave it like this then.
Thank you for lending us a hand with the decorations, passenger. I'm sure the others will be very pleased.
Rover, Chisa, I have arrived as scheduled. I see you are all waiting here. Could I be mistaken about the time?
No, not at all. We're glad you made it, Shorekeeper. Shasho Cafe welcomes you aboard.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, say something, passenger. This awkward silence is killing me.
Sounds like you two already met at the Black Shores.
Yes. Shorekeeper personally oversaw all of the routine checkups during my recovery. She was very helpful.
Chisa remained on the verge of overclocking for a prolonged period within a distorted temporal flow. Her case required a full evaluation by the tether system.
Oh, now it suddenly turned into a conversation about work.
Hi, boss! Heard you bought the whole place out. Very good, La! My reading for you said visitors from all around. Wealth coming in thick and fast. Super lucky day for an opening.
You must be Buling. I've heard about you from Rover. You're the one who helped pinpoint Honami's rift. Thank you.
It's no biggie. Me and boss, we go way back. Just treat me to a good meal and we're even. Good to meet you, Chisa. And this floating one here...
I'm the cafe's mascot. Call me Nami-pon.
Hello, Nami-pon. You show the way? Been walking until my legs go jelly. Need to sit and rest a while.
From the guest list you provided, only Encore, Buling, and myself were free to come. The others are either away or currently on assignment. Encore. She locked herself in her room and insisted on finishing Tethys' assigned homework. That I tried. Encore kept insisting she finish it, even remarking, "Your time has come, big bad homework."
Yeah, that's Encore, all right.
Is Encore that little girl with pink hair? I helped her with some math problems over at the Haven of Sprouts once. She's a quick learner. She understood all the formulas I taught her in no time. There's still time before the party begins. Why don't we go inside and have a seat? Would you like to start off with something to drink?
Anything would be fine. Is that?
Oh, no need to mind that.
Oh, very well. I shall follow the proper code of this cafe and prevent eye contact with your standee.
Wait, I didn't mean that.
It's okay. I'm just admiring the feng shui. Bright and open. Good for drawing in fortune. Hard to find one so lucky. Speaking of Honami, I actually came to see if any special reverberations were hiding in the city ruins. But after coming here, it's really quiet. You won't find another place like this in the outside world. A good thing, of course. It means that lots of people here let go of whatever they were holding on to. Just poof, all gone. Oh yeah, the coffee beans haven't been changed in ages, right? Next time, I'll bring some of my favorite blends for you to try.
You know, it must be really rough for you, having your frequency get split into pieces like that. And then clearing your head of all the clicking and buzzing.
That's all in the past now. How's the rice dango?
No bad, actually. Soft and chewy. Yeah. Well, I guess I shouldn't have judged a Nami palm by its smell. Plus, you've been a big help to my buddy these past few days. I'll come give you a hand after I'm done with this dango.
Oh, that's lovely. We'll take all the help we can get.
Here you go. I hope it's to your liking. Thank you. It's a bit bitter, but nothing I can't bear. I have to say that the tea was much more bitter. Now then, Rover, Chisa. The Black Shores has conducted another investigation on Startorch Academy, the school that you both once attended. As of now, we can confirm that the Academy, along with the entire region of Lahai Roi, has been completely isolated from the rest of the world by the Void Storm. A wave-worn phenomenon unique to Lahai Roi. When it's active, any form of communication is blocked. So you're saying, right now, there's no way for us to reach the Academy?
Oh, you're all here. How come I wasn't invited to the party? Don't be silly. Seeing you is always my #1 priority.
Camellia, shouldn't you be on a mission?
Got it done early. And I would have finished it even sooner if someone had told me a city popped up off the coast of the Black Shores. So, you must be Chisa.
Hello.
I saw the report on Honami. Ugh, it's such a shame I wasn't there for the excitement. You wouldn't mind having an extra girl at your party, would you? I'd like to make up for all the fun I missed. A city doomed to be destroyed again and again. Air glow that triggers overclocking, and TDs tearing through the streets. But never mind that. You're here, I'm here. The two of us can dance. Doesn't that sound a lot more fun? Oh, Rover, if I got pulled in too, how much more fun would that have been? Fine, if you say so. I'll take those extra performances off the table then. Anyway, pushing through the pain of overclocking and mastering the shiver of death clawing at your spine, I spy with my little eye a promising seed. Interested in trying a little germination test, Chisa? A little eval I host, just for the brave.
Eval, as in...
Defeat me, or be defeated.
Is this some kind of tradition in the Black Shores?
Relax, dearie. Don't get worked up just yet. You can show me your dance moves once you're fully recovered.
We have a special guest with us today. Well, hello to all the lovely listeners of the Pioneer Podcast. It's your old pal, Alto. Glad to have you, Mr. Alto. Why don't you start us off with the Lilyland incident? It all happened during the Troop of Fools big tour. Tickets were already pretty cheap, but scalpers hogged them all and were ripping off unsuspecting fans. Not the first time they've done something like this, actually. After Brant, the head of the troop, found out about it, he put on a disguise one night and snuck into their hideout. Retrieved all the tickets and bills as evidence right under their noses. It was bye-bye scalpers. Brant offered free tickets to all the fans that came to watch their play. Such a happy ending. Well, it sounds awfully like Brant did most of the work, Mr. Alto. So what exactly was your role in all of this? Well, I supplied Brant with intel on the hideout, of course. I was undercover, and it all happened right in front of me.
So this radio can receive signals from outside of Honami now.
Everyone's here, and the food and drinks are almost ready. Shall we start the party?
Careful.
Photo time's over.
Do the honors, acting manager.
For the moments spent with friends to last forever.
Oh, you're awake, dear passenger. Yes, you did. Everyone had a fantastic time last night. After saying goodbye to your friends, you got tired and decided to take a rest in the cafe.
I did? The only thing I remember is what happened right before watching the meteor shower.
What's the matter? Did you not sleep well? Chisa. Chisa woke up before you. She tiptoed out for some fresh air, said she didn't want to bother you. Anything you'd like to know, passenger? I'm here to help anytime. It was the surprise we prepared, and Honami's way of answering everyone's wishes. The city is free from its sorrows. Time isn't stuck anymore. That was A little epilogue after the real ending. And a happy one. Anything you'd like to know, passenger? I'm here to help anytime. Actually, we had a big meteorite scare. Their original trajectory would have wiped out the whole crossing. But you and Chisa gathered everyone's strength and turned that big scary rock into a sky full of stardust. Then you curled up here in the cafe and took a nice long nap. Chisa woke up first and watched you sleeping for a while. Oops, guess you got me there. But that last part is true, though. Anything you'd like to know, passenger? I'm here to help anytime.
Good morning, Rover. It feels like we're back to our adventuring days in Honami. That was a perfect wrap for our opening party. It was a very special night. A fitting conclusion for everything that's happened over the past 2 months. A celebration for the cafe's opening, and a commemoration for meeting new friends. Even if we were to say farewell now, I wouldn't have any regrets. Yes, I have decided what I'll do next. I will return home first and find my parents. After that, Star Torch Academy to complete my studies. Neither will be easy, but I will overcome whatever stands in my way, just like how we did together in that tower. Nothing can trap me. I'll find my way back.
That's right. Nothing can stop you.
We'll be going our separate ways for a while, but I'm sure when this is all over, you and I will see each other again. No. When the time comes, I promise I'll come looking for you. Then again, I won't be leaving right away. The Black Shore still wants me back for a few health checkups. What do you say I join the Black Shores during this time, just like Camellia suggested? That one was a joke. Now comes the real part. Thank you, Rover. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Why are your frequencies leaking all over the place?
It's like something's pulling them out.
Startorch Academy?
Your frequency loss has been contained for now. How are you feeling? How can that be? The readings tell me your vitals are within normal parameters now.
Hey, I'm still wide awake, you know. Just a little beat. And this part of you feels completely empty.
The connection between your frequency and the rift has been cut off. You are out of immediate danger. We are unable to confirm at this time, but frequency signatures identical to the void storm were detected in the rift's proximity. The most likely scenario is that this rift is acting as a conduit between here and the Lahai Roi region, which is also where your frequency was drawn to.
The High Roy is where it all started. Guess we'll need to pay the place a visit to find out the actual cause.
The void storm at Startorch was what brought me to Hanami in the first place. Now it's the other way around. Do you suppose this rift can take us straight to Lahai Roi?
Theoretically, yes. However, the frequencies inside the rift are highly unstable, and you are likely to lose your way without proper navigation. I'm afraid now is not the appropriate time.
Safety risk moderate. Further surveillance is needed. That'll do as the report for Valentina for now. The rift seems to be in a stasis. No tacit discords popping out of it, at least. But I've recognized a few flashing images within the rift. Yes, most information about that school is highly classified. I only know what I do because a friend of mine is an instructor there, but we've been out of touch for a long time.
Oh, so this is where the radio went.
What's with all the noise it's making? Oh, you're here. Look what I found. Spotted it next to the rift. Here, listen to this.
This time, we have invited our guest.
The thing's not even turned on, but it's been playing these choppy sounds nonstop.
Oh, I see the problem here. Try adjusting its receiver, passenger. If I'm not mistaken, the sounds will become clearer once you've adjusted it to the right frequency.
Let's give this a try then.
That doesn't seem right. Try the other way.
In that case...
Oh, there you go.
Mrs. Kachiba, would you mind sharing with us why you chose this particular design of the Academy's new uniform?
Huh?
The inspiration came from, well, my daughter. She once made a cutout of this pattern from some old fabric at home. Very interesting. It really captures the Academy's spirit. If it's this uniform, I thought, my little chisa would love to wear it.
Something's probably broken inside. I'll take a look.
Namipon, was that a live signal from Lahai Roy?
Yes, it was. That cassette we put inside lets it receive radio signals from the rift. With the right tweak, maybe I can track it, like I did with Neon Towers.
It sounded like the Academy's radio talk show. But why did I hear my mother? Does that mean she's at Star Torch? Why is she there? Is she looking for me?
Chisa?
Chisa will need some time to process everything.
I am detecting a unique frequency from this radio.
It has formed a connection with Lahai Roy on the other end of the rift. Once it's all fixed up, I can piggyback on this frequency and plot coordinates from there to Hanami.
Understood. With established coordinates, you will be able to navigate your way within the rift. The Black Shores will also assist with stabilizing the rift to ensure your safety as much as possible. Should you decide to travel to Lahai Roy, to Star Torch Academy. It is a region once forgotten, covered in snow most of the year, and sparsely populated. No sentinel is there to guide its civilization. Beneath its ice fields lie Star Torch Academy and numerous research facilities, built by a multinational alliance known as the Space Trek Collective. Star Torch Academy enacts a strict access protocol for all personnel. I will have the necessary paperwork in place before your departure.
looks like I need to make changes to my plans. I want to go back to Star Torch Academy. My family is there, and so are my instructors and classmates. The future may be uncertain, but I know what I have to do. Now, we wait, and then we get through this together.
The universe has rejected us. Is this the answer you've been seeking? I hope to make you proud. I hope I haven't let you down.
Is something wrong? Why did you turn back? A voice from the radio? But isn't it broken? Yes. You must be exhausted. Should we go back to the cafe?
I don't think I was imagining it. That voice.
I will be using my powers to stabilize the rift's channel. No, to my ears the radio has been silent. However, I was able to sense a peculiar frequency for a brief moment. It felt independent from the Honami sonorosphere, as if it existed beyond a singular dimension.
I remember this crossing. When I was little, my younger sister and I once snuck out to play in the shopping mall. Oh, we had a blast that whole afternoon. Yes, it is. I was on the train leaving Honami when the lament struck. I had a fight with my parents. My resonance ability might not be the strongest out there, but it gives me plenty of time to feel the world. In the real world, all that's left of Honami is this giant tacit field. But inside this sonorosphere, it still exists. To me, the things I need to do stay the same. Collect reverberations, analyze traces of the lament, and then search for the truth.